What's up, everybody?
Welcome to the Average Pros.
We
I just like
missed-
how serious that sounded.
We missed you.
We
Is
missed you.
sincere, like a little bit of honey in your voice.
Oh, watch this. Hold on. My sincere face, ready? Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
welcome to Average Bros.
Good to see you. Come here often?
Hey, girl.
What up, Shotty?
There are no women watching this, by the way.
No.
You know that, right?
And if there are, what up, Shotty? We're
You're
married.
lucky. You're lucky, and we are too, because we're married too.
And get your eyes off me, cowgirl.
Yeah. Hey, so you might be wondering why we're wearing these hats. They're not Average Pros hats.
No, they're LaGrange Granger hats.
LaGrange Grangers. We got the LaGrange Toyota Invitational
Baseball.
starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. Baseball tournament.
4 p.m. at 3 different venues. Is that
30
right?
different venues here in town. We've got people all the way from Mississippi, Florida, coming in to play.
Alabama. It's going to be a big deal.
It's a big deal. We're
And
excited about it.
The only local team are the LaGrange Grangers. LaGrange High graduate himself, Michael Stagner, will be throwing out the first pitch of the first game, and his daughter will be throwing out the first pitch of the first
LaGrange
High
game.
game.
She's a senior.
She's a Lady Granger too.
8
so-
years ago, 2012, she threw out the last pitch.
First pitch.
First pitch of the game.
The last game. Maybe you said the last pitch. I don't know.
I mean, maybe
What?
maybe they called her out of the bullpen, closed it down. Who knows?
She closed it. Yeah. You
But,
know.
she was there. All right. I'm glad you're here. We're excited to be here, of course, as always. What's been going on?
I
in Kevin's
apologize.
world?
I apologize if I cough during this because I might have coronavirus. I might have COVID-19. I was.
Is that what they call it? COVID-19?
COVID-19? Yeah.
So, let's talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
I know it has nothing to do with
This is a
sports or whatever.
conspiracy theory, but it's real.
So, China made this disease.
They made it in a lab in Wuhan, China.
Yeah. To start biological warfare, is that what you're saying?
I think that's why.
Okay.
And
And so, when you say that, I picture, right, these scientists making up this disease to put it in a bomb, right? And
So-
to shoot it
no,
to America.
bro, this goes deeper than that. I haven't showed you this. I haven't showed this to anybody, but look at this right here. This is a person's LinkedIn profile.
Yeah.
Look at her experience. She worked at Humanwell Group Wuhan Ruer Biotechnology Company. And now, what is she? She's the Director of Quality Assurance for Medline Industries, the company that makes the hazmat suits and medical masks in Wuhan, China. It's deep, y'all. It's
All right.
deep.
So,
Anyways.
they want to start war with it, and so scientists made it. So, did he spill it on himself? Accidentally
I don't-
bobble it?
I don't know how he
or
got
how to
it.
get it out?
They're just saying that it was definitely made in the lab.
What was that movie back in the day with the monkeys were?
Yeah, that was that movie about the Ebola virus back in the early 90s. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Outbreak. What's it called? Outbreak?
I can't remember, but you remember it had a
It
little
was
cute
like a
little
made for
monkey.
TV movie, and
It was
freaked
great.
me out.
It was a great movie.
And then it happened a couple years
I used to
ago.
watch on TBS when it came on.
But it happened again a couple years. Remember the Ebola outbreak and everybody
Everybody's
was
freaking out.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And World War Z, zombies were breaking out. Do you ever think there'll be zombies?
No.
Really? Is it physically possible?
Here's the science behind it.
Okay.
What does a zombie need to survive?
Brain.
Brains,
That's
right?
it.
And once you attack another, like a live human as a zombie, you can either kill him or you turn him into a zombie, right?
Yeah.
That zombie also needs brains.
Okay.
It's exponential. Within about 14 days or so, there are no people to provide brains. You can't procreate fast enough to provide food for these zombies, so they die.
Okay, so how long could a zombie go without eating, you think?
I don't know. It's all mythology at this point, so nobody knows. But under the
That's-
assumption that you need a brain to survive,
How long can a brain go without food? My brain can only go 3 hours at a time.
3 hours and you gotta have a snack.
Yeah, I gotta have something. My brain's going like, hey, bro, let's get
Mine
something
too.
here.
Anyways, so
Anyway, so
I hope I get in Lyme disease so that I can have corona and Lyme.
nice.
I don't have
Nice.
coronavirus. I don't think-
Hashtag dad joke.
I don't think I have coronavirus. Probably don't.
Worst case scenario.
I just like I like sinus strains in short.
You know how much we could make off you having coronavirus?
How would that be possible to make money off of me?
Boom. Sell Team Kevin shirts.
But
Bracelets?
No. That's not a money maker. That's a charity so that somebody can cover their medical expenses.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd rather you have cancer then. Fair.
Oh,
That was
that's,
that was bad. That was
DJ
bad.
just dropped us one of those as he walked down the hallway. He didn't join though.
I hate cancer. It's the worst thing in the world. I was joking. Totally joking.
Yeah, no, you can joke at my expense. It's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
That's
I get
cool.
it.
I might get it one day and then I'll be upset. But I've got a cancer policy through Aflac.
That's great.
Yeah.
Even more ways we can make money.
No, it's just to cover you. I mean, you should
Yeah, I know what it
cover
is.
yourself
I got it too.
if you have any kind of.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So which one would you like? If you like, let me ask you this: if you had to pick a disease, what would you have? Would you rather it be like slow, or just like, hey, I'm sick, there's no cure, I'm dead in 2 weeks?
It's an interesting one. I mean, probably something slow because there's always modern medicine,
Yeah,
medical advancements and things like that.
I think there's already a cure for some of these diseases. I feel like
I think we're living in a simulation anyway, so it doesn't matter if I get a disease.
that is very true. But yeah, for sure, 100%. But I feel like the pharmaceutical companies create these diseases so they can create the drugs.
It's possible. I do know that there's some of the most profitable industries on the planet are pharmaceutical industries as well as the healthcare provider like Humana and Cigna,
Yeah,
Blue Cross, and all those companies. They make billions and billions of dollars of profit every year, but our premiums keep going up. So I don't understand that. That math doesn't add up. Drug prices keep going up too. That math doesn't add up. I saw something where there's a medical insurance in Idaho that will buy you a plane ticket to San Diego to take a bus to Tijuana, Mexico to get the medicine you need there. They'll pay for all of that because it's cheaper than buying it in America.
that's crazy.
That's messed up.
That's pretty dope, though, to be honest.
Yeah, that's literally dope. If you think about it,
It is.
Going to Mexico to get drugs. I mean, I thought they were bringing them here.
I have an uncle that makes some pretty heavy stuff in a camper in the woods. So,
Walter
anytime-
Whiteman.
yeah.
So we talked a little bit about sports already, and then a lot about diseases. So
Speaking of sports and disease, Magic Johnson, Lakers. What'd you think about the Kobe Bryant funeral?
I didn't watch any of it.
It was super sad.
I didn't. I saw a clip where Michael Jordan was crying. And
Yeah,
if you don't think he's the greatest of all time for that, you need to go take a hike.
I get it.
Brent thinks LeBron is better than Michael Jordan.
It's just an opinion.
It's
I don't think anybody's right or wrong.
He's wrong.
I just
obviously.
of course MJ is the GOAT, right? He's the best. But you can also make an argument that LeBron James is the greatest of all
No,
time.
because I don't think LeBron James is relentless like
No, I feel like
Michael Jordan.
I feel like he
Kobe got that. Kobe was relentless.
yeah, Kobe was a killer.
Yeah, he was relentless. He was
MJ,
there.
killer.
He was there practicing before everybody, and after everybody. The guy was a leader. He was relentless. He
Yes.
wanted to get better all the time, and so was MJ. And LeBron's not. LeBron is making pizza and like moving teams every couple
So
of years.
I feel like the thing about so you can't
and acting in movies and stuff.
so you can't say that LeBron's not great. He's
I'm
great.
not
All right.
saying he's not great.
I know you're not,
He's
but
not as great.
I
As,
feel like he's great on the court, mentally soft.
yeah,
No offense, but
For
mentally
sure.
soft. MJ mentally killer.
yeah. Except
Kobe-
for when he's talking about Kobe and he's crying.
Yeah, and then you hear what he said. Now I gotta look at a crying Jordan meme for the next 2-3 years again.
No, I didn't see that.
That was hilarious.
But hey,
And then Shaq said, "I'd show you the video." What he said. He said there was a bunch of. He's telling a story about when Kobe first got his respect. He's like, "Hey, we were playing, and a bunch of the guys were complaining about Kobe not passing the ball." He said, "All right, I'll talk to him." So he goes, "Hey, Kobe, there's no I in team." Kobe was like, "Well, I know there's not. But there's an M in that motherfucker."
I like it. I like
And then he went back. He said, "All right." He said, "I went back to Fish and those guys and said, hey, just get the rebound. He ain't passing." And everybody was just laughing. I think it was like the perfect. He dropped MF during a memorial, but I feel like it was a perfect joke,
That's
perfect
fine,
time.
man.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why every time somebody famous dies or passes away or something, I try immediately to go for a joke.
Yeah, because it.
I try.
No
for it.
disrespect to the person that passed
No,
away.
no, it's
not at
not.
all. But it's just how you.
like
cope.
a couple of Christmases ago, George Michael passed away. He was a famous singer in the 80s and early 90s and stuff. Faith. Everybody knows that song. Gotta have
Is
faith.
that which was his name that sings Poison? Who sings with Poison? What's that?
Belle Biv DeVoe sings "That Girl Is Poison."
No, what's that? Every Rose Has a Thorn. The band Poison.
Oh, the band Poison.
Bret Michaels?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
So he died?
Did he?
No, I'm asking. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about George Michael.
I thought you said Bret.
George Michael, the one of the founders of the group Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, and anyway, 80s music. Anyways, he died a couple Christmases ago, and I immediately, my wife's in the kitchen, my mother is like rocking the baby and everything, and I said, and my mom's a huge George Michael fan, and I immediately go to my mom and was like, well, I guess this will be his last Christmas, because of the song that they did. Yeah.
Because of the Mariah Carey song.
No, the George Michael song.
That's Mariah Carey's song, to be honest. She's made more money with it.
I doubt it. Writer's credits are worth more than performance credits.
Okay, when you hear Last Christmas,
I think of George Michael's.
You don't think of Mariah Carey?
No, I didn't even know she covered it.
I'll be honest with you. Hot take here. I've never found her attractive.
Who, Mariah Carey?
Yeah, not once.
I mean,
not even one time.
Personal preference, I guess.
I'm just being honest.
There's plenty of other people that have. I mean, I'm not gonna jump in on this one because I don't like her as a person.
You don't.
No.
What has she done? She stole George Michael's song, apparently.
No, I've heard that she's a B.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course.
And not like a queen bee like Beyonce, but like a B.
Like yeah. Well, she was married to Nick Cannon.
Yeah, and Eminem keeps on rapping about her.
Oh, I forget about that.
Yeah, Eminem dated her too. But Eminem's dated some.
But didn't he make like a really bad
Yes, it's very messed up.
Yeah, it's talk about like some real personal
It's off
stuff.
of the album Relapse.
Is he the greatest rapper of all time?
Absolutely.
Hands down, white, black, Mexican.
Doesn't matter. I don't see color on that.
I know we don't see care.
When I pull out,
I'm colorblind. Literally.
When I pull out my rap chops, I'm not rapping Eminem because he's too good.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who would you put number 2? Pac.
I would have to put Ice Cube, man.
As the second greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah. He's put together some pretty great, as far as popular goes, and then less popular but still really really good as far as like coming up with like cerebral rhymes would be Chuck D. I think he's really really great. Public Enemy. Chuck D.
I'd rather have Lil Dicky.
I think he's pretty hilarious.
You remember that song? That pillow talking song. You F with the war? No, I don't F with the war. That was good. That was great. I don't know, man. Like Drake's got to be up there. Lil Wayne's got to be up there. You think?
Hey, you know what? Kendrick Lamar has some really, really good, like intelligent raps. Like you can wrap your mind around him.
Yeah.
And he's rapping about, a little bit about like common rap subjects.
Well, Migos. That jumble rap. What do they call that? Mumble rap is what they call it.
Yeah, you know, it's like.
Walk it, talk it.
Yeah, walk it like a talk it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
It's interesting and I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy all music. Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it rap music though because they barely actually rap as far as like making things flow together and rhyme like a rapper would. They just repeat the same thing a lot.
Yeah.
And they'll rhyme the same word with the same word.
Walk it.
Like.
You know what it sounds like? I just thought of when I made that noise. Pac-Man game. Walk.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. Anyways, what I don't understand is like why they call a guitar player a guitarist and a piano player a pianist and a vocalist.
A vocalist?
Yeah, somebody who uses their vocals a vocalist, but they don't call them rapists. They just call them rappers.
Rapists,
I just don't.
Who's the most famous rapist of all time?
Harpist, violinist.
Would it be? What's his name? What's that guy's name? Harvey Weinstein? Would he be the?
Yeah, he got convicted. He got convicted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually,
good win for the good girls.
Yeah,
Screw you, Harvey Weinstein.
That was a really risky case apparently for those guys.
You know who else is?
If you guys haven't noticed, this shit's gone off the rails completely.
100%. Appreciate you still listening.
But what's great about this win is because, like, they were putting a case together, and some of the women who he raped, they then had consensual sex later with him, and it's really, really hard to put together a case.
Yeah, exactly.
But and people that had
wasn't Ashley Judd in that?
I think I know Rose McGowan was probably the most outspoken one, but I think Ashley Judd, Rose McGowan, Charlize Theron almost got.
Yeah.
You know, she talked about it, about how he wanted her to go.
You know who else is a pretty big creep? What's that dude that you like? That director you like a lot?
Oh, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
he likes feet. He's big. Uma Thurman and him had a falling out because there was a car wreck during Kill Bill Volume 2.
Yeah.
When she's going off road, like in the car and everything, that's not like a green screen. It's like live shot.
Oh, really?
And on one of the takes, they got in a wreck and she really hurt herself. But instead of her stunt woman being in the car,
Yeah.
like he was adamant about her being in it, and so she refused to work with him again. So he's a great director though.
He's pretty good. And I liked what was that? Pulp Fiction was pretty good.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
What was the other? Did he
Django.
Django Unchained is
Yeah.
probably his best.
Yeah, Inglourious Basterds is pretty damn great.
Never seen it.
Oh my gosh, it's about Nazis and Nazis.
Brad Pitt's in it.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's is.
Hey, is the Nazis making a return? Not for the good, but
No, I mean, there's a lot of Nazi
the
stuff.
Hunters.
Yeah, The Hunters is a good
Oh,
show.
great.
I haven't watched all of it yet.
I haven't
watched.
I've only watched the very
part of the
first
second.
episode.
First episode is like a movie. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah,
long.
no,
It's
I was
got Al
tired.
Pacino in it. It's great.
I took 2 naps.
And then you got Jojo Rabbit just came out. There was something else that
Man in the High Castle.
Man in the High Castle. That's been around for a couple of years. And you got those 2 war movies, Midway and 1917, which I know 1917 is not about Nazis, it's about World War One, but
You know, that's true. Yeah.
Midway is about the Japanese front, but still is during World War II.
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Nazis.
You see a Nazi flag somewhere.
Yeah,
Man in the High Castle was great.
yeah. I watched episode 1 and just couldn't really get into it.
I've watched the whole thing. It's great. The good guys win.
That's good.
The whole just ruined it for everybody.
The good guys win,
Yeah, the good guys win.
but there's Japanese, which I think they're good people.
Are they? In
Now-
this show
now, and Americans are good people. Germans are good people now.
I love Japanese food.
Me too. You like sushi? You like the raw fish sushi, or you like hibachi?
I like hibachi.
So hibachi is not really
I like bonsai.
okay. So that's not.
Is that Americanized?
Oh, that's
Japanese?
insanely Americanized. This is not very authentic.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I probably don't like it, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you had to go to your favorite meal of all time, like if you got to go anywhere in the world and eat anything you want, where would you go? Golden Corral breakfast, done. Easy, easy. I like to take the eggs and put the cheese on top.
Are you asking for like a death row meal? Last meal death row?
Shit, let's hit it right now. Last death row favorite meal of all time.
Oh my gosh.
You like, hey, they're like, hey, Kev, we're sticking a needle in you at 7. You get your last meal. What are you picking?
That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, because then you have the choice whether you go super extravagant or just that old bread and butter that you just love. Like,
Like bread and butter. No.
yeah, like if I'm going to super extravagant, I'm gonna go like steak from Bones or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
Or just like go 2 double cheeseburgers on ketchup, large fry, sweet tea, McDonald's. That's the old fadeaway Kobe shot right there, bro. That's the old faithful.
Dude, this is a tough one, man. I really don't. That's hard to. You know what? I'll take a bowl of my aunt's pozole.
That's really sweet.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
delicious.
That's
Fucking
great.
delicious.
Here's what I would take. Death row meal, I would take the whole right side of Taco Bell's menu. Because when I die and my bowels eject, I want them to clean up my crap one more time. I'm in death row.
Yeah.
Might as well. I've done something terrible to be there. I'm a terrible person. I'd crap all over myself and make them clean it.
Yeah, mine would be a Mexican food extravaganza, for sure, and which would be authentic Mexican food as opposed to your Taco Bell.
Okay, so if you're on death row and you're like your last meal and you ask to leave to go get it, will they take you? Or
I don't think so. I think they have to bring it
because I'll be like, hey, take me to La Paria, then try to escape.
in.
Like Sean Connery, The Rock. You remember?
Yeah, that was a great movie.
One of my top 5 movies of all time.
Yeah.
Sean Connery is a beast.
Nick Cage was in that movie too, though.
God, he's amazing.
Nick Cage was in that movie.
He went on that run of great movies. What was that? Con Air, The Rock. What else was that? There's one
Gone
more.
in 60 Seconds.
Gone in 60 Seconds. The National Treasure. Those were great.
Yeah, that was.
That's
that
kind of
was
when he started
beginning
tapering
of
off.
the-
Yeah.
Beginning of the league right there, man.
What was the worst one when he was at?
Bangkok Dangerous. That was the worst.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. What was that
Lord,
one?
Lord
where
of War was actually really good.
What about the one where he was like Inferno Man or something on a bike?
Wicker Man? There was Weatherman.
Oh, that one was okay. Yeah,
That
it
one
wasn't
was
great.
kind of funny, but
Best movie is Con Air for sure. Trying to
Yeah.
think whatever else.
I think he was also like the voice of one of those animated movies in the mid-90s.
Oh.
A Bug's Life. Was he in A Bug's Life?
No,
or
no, no.
Ants or something like that?
The Croods. What in the Croods?
I don't know.
That was in 2000s.
I watched The Croods. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I think he was the dad.
Yeah. He was in this movie last year where like the parents come after and try to kill all the kids. I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty crazy. Like him and Selma Blair are married, and it's like a frequency that comes to the TV, and then it turns all the parents to try to murder their children.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
I seen just a piece of that and I thought it was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever watched.
It might be called Mom and Dad or something like that. But yeah, I watched that whole thing. It was just kind of
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies.
He's kind of
that.
like tapered off here a lot.
I give movies about 20, 25 minutes and then I turn them off.
You're like, yeah.
If I'm not into them, I'm going to turn it off. Same with
What's the
TV
best
shows.
movie you've seen lately?
I haven't watched any movies lately. I did watch that whole series on Hulu, High Fidelity, starring Zoe Kravitz.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's based off of the old book and the old movie with John Cusack in it. Just they changed some genders of characters and stuff
Yeah.
and names, but and they spread it out to a 10-episode series as opposed to an hour and 45-minute long movie.
All right.
That was good.
Talk about some sports.
XFL is not fun to watch.
You know,
Not exciting. The quarterbacks outside of what's his face, the guy from Ohio State won the national championship,
Cardell Jones.
Cordell Jones.
What about that other guy? That little guy that was.
I don't know, man.
No, it's just not really that good. It's not good
it's
football.
not good football, guys.
And that's the problem. That
I hate that that's the case because
Here's what they've got to do if they want to last. You've either got to bring Andrew Luck back to play in it, which he probably won't ever do that.
there's not going to be a whole lot of NFL like starters.
Or you go get like the number one recruit out of high school, and you say, "Hey, you can go to college, or I can pay you this couple million to take care of your family, and you can play with us." And then you play for us for 3 years, then you're eligible to go to the NFL. Because the rule is you got to be 3 years removed from high school. That's what they got to do. They take someone like Trevor Lawrence. He's in his senior year, right? He's going to go into his junior year, which is his final year before college. They say, hey, come play for the XFL next year. We'll give you $5 million, and then you go to the NFL draft.
Apparently, he's got too big of an ego to do that, and too big of a cocaine habit. Apparently.
That's awesome. I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
great.
he's gonna need that NFL money.
Yeah.
For those bricks.
Or he's going to go to XFL and get with the bad people, and
Maybe I don't. It's.
they should
Just,
know.
I saw them lining up. Like I can't even remember what it was. It was just a clip that I saw after the fact. Lining up and the guy's puking through his helmet.
Oh yeah, that's the first
And I'm like, in the NFL, the guy would be benched for illness that week.
yes,
And they
it's-
put in the second string.
That's
but,
amazing.
I don't know who it was either, but I'm like, what?
baseball's around the corner. Are you excited about Braves?
It's already happening, man. Apparently, the Astros aren't swinging at anything, and it's hilarious.
Dude, I seen
Clayton
some-
Kershaw threw 50-something pitches and did not.
No, so what they were talking about is like they went back to the World Series that year, and they looked at all of his, I think it was all of his breaking balls that he threw. They were like 100 something, and none were swinging misses. They all knew they were coming, and this is in the World Series. And like in the sixth inning, like you could tell, like Clayton Kershaw like picking up on like, hey, what the f here, guys, come on. But over and under, I'm gonna hit you the over and under. How many times do you think Altuve gets hit by a pitch this year? Over 15?
I think every game he plays in,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to try to. And they're going to eject good pitchers, like amazing pitchers for this, which is fine.
Or if you're a manager, like, hey, we got 3-game series. Our number 1, number 2 guys playing in the second, third game. You guys are not getting ejected. But this guy, our 5th starter, I don't care if you get ejected. I want you to beam every guy that gets in the batter's box so they throw you out. That's what I would do. If I was Snicker, I would say, hey,
Let's start somebody who's not so great.
yeah, I would say, hey,
And
I was
just
Felix Hernandez, who we got, who's probably not going to last that long, fifth starter.
if they were on the team during that World Series, not like if it's a new player,
like if it's
don't beam them.
if it's Tuve,
Maybe throw a wild pitch at the fucking coach.
yeah, like no, the
Yeah.
coach is gone. So
Or
they fired all those guys.
anybody back there. I mean,
Anybody, like,
just
Then
throw
you
a
like,
wild pitch
like,
in
hey,
the
bro, hey,
dugout.
it's the Astros. Hey, the Astros come to Atlanta the last series of the year in Atlanta.
Dude,
Do we just if we're clinched?
we're going.
If we're clinched,
You and I are going to that game. I don't care.
if I'm Snicker, right, and we've clinched playoffs, we're number one, and we've got a series to give it away. I'm calling up guys and say, hey,
From the minors?
we're beating the piss out of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, call up guys from minors.
We'll
to
put it in there.
score them.
I'm gonna put it in Altuve's ear hole every time he gets in, and then tell me not to rip his shirt off.
Because you get fined based on your salary, right?
Yeah.
If they're minor league players.
Yeah, you get paid $750,000 a year.
Yeah.
Put $10,000. We'll pay it. We'll go fund me.
Dude. They'll have
Screw you, Astros.
Yeah.
You suck.
And the commissioner. Screw
Oh.
the commissioner. I mean, they need to.
It's time.
Take it away. Take
Joe-
it away. Just put freaking a blank on that World Series. It was 2017, right?
Mhm.
Put the blank on the 2017
Yeah,
World Series.
because the Dodgers
Nobody
don't
won
want
it.
Just in the history books, there's no World Series champion.
Yeah, just like during the strike back in '96.
Exactly. And then there's no MVP. Take it away from Altuve.
Yeah, take it away.
Or give it to Aaron Judge.
And who cares about their rings, right? We don't care
Yeah,
about
who
their
cares?
freaking rings.
They're probably going to be in some pawn shop because some of them's addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
Or penis.
If does
Sorry.
basically you can tell we hate them.
Yeah,
And we were rooting for them.
I liked it. Like,
We were rooting for them when we didn't know they cheated. But the fact it made them cheat. If the Braves did this, I wouldn't be a Braves fan.
No, if the Braves did, I'll be pissed.
I would not be a Braves fan.
I would be pissed off. It's one thing to try to get a pitcher to tip his hand during an actual game where you see like,
But you're learning on the spot.
well, like,
you're spying.
every time this guy throws a fastball, it brings the ball all the way up to his chin, and all right, hey, how it's going fastball here, and then you relay it to your
Do a
friend,
hand signal.
but not like, oh, that's a curveball coming, wait for it.
Yeah, or the little buzzer on their chest that was happening.
This past year, Game 7, Altuve's in the box. Ross Chapman, fastball, 100 miles an hour. Everybody in the building knows fastball's coming. They think it. I think it. I'm at home. He throws a curveball. Altuve sits on it, bombs it. Bruh, come on.
Cheating.
Screw you, Altuve. You're short for a reason. God knew you wouldn't grow up to be a man, so he made you short, piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to do something, man. Before the season starts, they got to do something because it's going to get ridiculous. Out
Or-
there. You got they're down in Florida playing.
Oh,
Those
my-
fucking rednecks.
Oh my God, bro.
They're going to kill somebody.
Dude, you think about it, like, wouldn't you, like, if you're not guilty, right? If you're like, Kevin, like, I'm playing ball, I'm going to steal these signs. Me and Maverick are going to steal these signs. Boom. And you're not a part of it, don't you jump out in front of the storm and say, hey, bro, I wasn't a part of anything. Hey, I knew the guys were wrong. I told them no. Dallas Kyle, hey,
Yeah.
or Kegel, whatever his name is, vagina exercise, whatever. He says, hey, I'm not a part of it. I knew what was going on. I told him I'd do it. It sucks. We shouldn't have done it, but I wasn't a part of it. Altuve, mum's the word. Alex Burke, mum's the word. They haven't said anything.
Absolute crap.
Especially if you win the MVP, don't you think? Hey, I won that MVP year because I was good, not because I stole signs. No, you MVP because you stole signs.
Yeah.
And I knew it.
They take it all away, and I won't be happy until they do it. And everybody who was a part of it doesn't need to be playing for any team. They
Exactly.
can go to minor league. Who gives a shit?
Or if you're not gonna take it away, right? And we're just gonna like what did the stupid
What do they
commissioner
do?
say?
What do they do to the NCAA when like
Violate
one,
it,
when
like-
one player gets caught, selling merchandise or something? That
They
team
cut the-
can't go to the
Yeah,
friggin'
they
bowls
cut the
here.
player.
They can't go to the bowls.
Yeah, you remember Todd Gurley sold his own jersey,
Yeah.
and like Georgia he had to get suspended for 10 games or what 3 games or whatever.
Mhm.
Like they were like, oh, the commissioner's stupid. Was like, hey, they went to the Players Association. We got to investigate this. So they felt like they had to give all the players immunity. That's what they said. No. You investigated on your own, and a player association go to them and say, hey, these guys are cheating. And then if the players association goes, these are my guys who will take up for them, okay, I get it. But what about all the other guys they screwed over and they stole their signs and made them look like shit? Some people lost bonuses. One person got cut, doesn't even play baseball anymore because how bad he played against them. And all that stuff. Where's the player association then? If that's the case, so what you do, if you don't want to take the championship away, you don't want to take the MVP away, I've got the perfect situation. I've got the fix. Don't take it away from them. We know they're cheaters. They are what they are. They're asterisks outside their name. You know who else are cheaters? Barry Bonds. Put him in the Hall of Fame because he's fantastic.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, let him in the Hall of Fame. He just gambled. He won't steal anybody's signs.
Roger Clemens.
He's just like, hey, I'm not going to throw this game. I bet on myself. Put Roger Clemens. My God.
Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire. Yeah, these guys were juicing, but the pitchers were juicing, the hitters were juicing. So they were both cheating, and it was just power versus power. You let these guys in, and then we don't talk about the Houston Astros thing anymore.
And then let what happens to them happen to them because it's going to happen for a couple of years.
Yeah.
They're going to get hit by. They're going to get beamed.
Just like A-Rod got hit by
They're going to get fans throwing shit at them.
Yeah, every time Barry Bonds used to come out, he was getting booed because he cheated. Mark McGuire, same thing. Sammy Sosa with a cork bat. And you got all these guys. Andy Pettit was getting booed. They were all the steroids. Let the Astros get hit with a ball. Let them whatever they're going to do. Let them take it because you're going to let them keep the championship and MVP anyway. But let the other guys in. That's all I'm saying is let the other guys in because if you're going to cheat, let them all. If you're going to let cheaters play, let them all play.
Let's let baseball get a little violent this year.
And I want to say I feel like the Houston Astros are bigger cheaters than the steroid era guys.
Yes,
100%.
for sure. Only because during the steroid era, everybody was doing it.
Everybody was doing it. No one knew who what knew. Name a person that you know for sure that was in the steroid. Chipper Jones, the only person I know for a fact. Maybe Derek Jeter. Though there's some guys that you knew that would never.
They were too small to be doing.
But you knew the big guys like Jeff Bagwell, Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Sammy. Come on, all these guys.
Yeah, they were juicing.
That's fine. And you juice. It's cool. A-Rod. I love A-Rod. He's one of my favorite baseball players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was great before he started juicing. Juicing gives you power, but
And now he's juicing.
J-Lo. Yes! Nice!
So
screw you, Astros.
yeah, screw the Astros.
So, but anyway, ready for the Braves. Excited. Wish we had Josh Donaldson, but we'll be fine. Other than that, I don't think there's any more sports going on. Basketball seasons.
Mm-hmm.
The Hawks are pretty much done. I'm ready for the playoffs next month, March
Motorsports, NASCAR,
Yeah, that's great.
went to Monster Jam.
Oh, you like that? That was
Monster
great.
Trucks, that was cool.
I'm not into any of that.
I'm not really into it, but it was still pretty neat to see.
No, but it was pretty cool to watch. But
they're like on their nose, their car on two wheels, and like.
Did anybody go on their back and do a wheelie?
All that shit.
Yeah, it's
all that.
Gravedigger there.
Gravedigger there.
Is he the most famous?
He's the most famous. He's the only one that actually I say he like the car as a person. The driver's Adam something or other.
He was on the Bigfoot car.
I got a picture of him and my son and me, and he autographed my son's pit pass lane.
Nice.
And
that'd be really worth a lot when he dies.
They got really good roll cages. He did wind up upside down at one point.
NASCAR had a really good roll cage. Rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt.
The fiberglass that they put around the roll cages and stuff. Gravedigger's is the only one that's actually hand painted. Everything else is just like wrapped.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only one that's hand painted. And they showed the process on the screen. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
My son enjoyed it. My 4-year-old enjoyed all the monster trucks. So that was cool.
That's great. I love.
But other than that, there's not. Yeah, motorsports. F1 starts up in March.
March Madness basketball tournament. Excited about that. Baseball this weekend. LaGrange Rangers.
Yeah.
Hope they win the tournament.
Go to one of these games if you can. We're probably gonna hit up either tomorrow or Friday night. I'm gonna try to slide by.
I'm gonna try to slide in your DM.
No, don't get in my DMs, bro. Just come tell me.
I've been in your DBs.